Hello, my name is Adriana. Thank you for participating in this research. Before we get started, I would like to tell you a bit about what we are going to do now. We are collecting feedback for Marriott Hotels. It's a research project. The purpose of this interview is to help the company understand you, the user. What the intent is to be able to assist you better. So what we need from you is to know how you think, what your experiences are, and your opinions. So please feel free to speak your mind, and all the answers are welcome, and there is nothing that you can say that is wrong.
Okay.
With your permission, I will record your answers. The interview should take approximately 30 minutes. Is that okay?
Okay.
So let's start then. First of all, do you have any questions for me before we start?
No.
With the... Okay. Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Lisa Scully.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Mm.
51.
What is your nationality?
As far as, parents, my father was German and Irish, and my mother was Irish and Indian.
You born? Where did you born?
I was born in Toledo, Ohio.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about your job.
I currently work for a startup technology company in the healthcare industry, and in Midtown Atlanta. We officially open our doors in January, but it's been taking almost 2 years to get everything ready for us to be able to launch. So January 2018. So we're excited.
Good. What do you do? What is your field of work?
Well, in this role, I support the CEO. He is a lawyer I worked with in a previous job, and so it's supporting him. And because it's a startup and we're a small group, typically you would have just an assigned role that would be in your swim lane, and that's what you would take care of. But because there's a small group of us, there are things I would do that I would normally not do working for a lawyer because it's in a different context now. But so getting a business license, making sure we have a copier, making sure furniture's delivered, getting the office ready.
Do you use any computers or devices?
Yeah. Yes.
What do you use and what do you use them for?
We have 3 of our employees are remote. But no, we all have laptops. We're in the process of, joining them with a server here at corporate. But then we also, I think most companies are using Microsoft Office 365, so we utilize that. But email, communication, presentations. Demonstrations, depending on if sales needs it for a customer. I mean, it's how we communicate today, and
What do you use for that?
Yes, I mean, do I use it personally for that?
What devices you use in particular?
Specific name? Are you looking for a
No,
name?
no. What devices?
I mean, besides a smartphone, I use. A laptop at work. I use a laptop at home.
Okay. Out of work, what do you use and what do you use it for?
My computer.
Uh-huh.
If I have it on, if I come upon a question, I need to Google something to get an answer to. If I don't understand something, I do most of my shopping online.
Okay.
Send emails. I don't really send that many personal emails. Because I spend so much time in front of a computer during the day at work,
Right.
I don't like to spend that much time in front of it at night.
I see. So what device, if there are any, would you say you use the most?
My phone.
You use your phone?
Yeah, but the majority of that is for work.
I see.
As far as personal use, I mean, I use it to talk to family and things like that, but yeah, I would say my phone more than my laptop,
And
definitely.
you said that you're shopping, you do it mostly through your desktop, is that correct?
Yes,
Okay. All right. Do you travel?
yes.
What significance you would say traveling have in your life?
The inconvenience of it.
The inconvenience.
Yeah, I mean, traveling now is harder than, say, it was prior to 9/11. So, you know, you adjust. But, yeah, I don't want to travel as much anymore. I spent 23 years traveling.
Right. Okay. And what is the nature of your traveling now or was in the past?
The past was because I was in a trial. I was a trial paralegal for a long time. Now, you know, it's getting my senior team together for an all-hands meeting, or if we are meeting a big customer or client and we have to do it at their offices versus ours. So my travel won't be as much, but I'm going to travel more than I want to travel.
Okay.
But that's just the role I'm in,
Okay.
and I knew that when I took the position. So
Okay. Have you made any traveling during the last 6 months, let's say?
yes,
Okay. What was that?
New York via Newark and San Francisco.
Okay. How, when you do that traveling, where do you stay? Do you stay in hotels or designated places? Or
Well, if previously when I was traveling on business, you know, we would have a list of approved hotels. Now we're in a smaller company. I'm in a smaller company. You know, I will look at rates and then also look at where I've stayed in the past. And to me, customer service is the most important.
So how do you make your hotel reservations?
Online, typically.
Okay.
If there's an issue online or there's a problem, then I'll pick up the phone and call them direct.
Okay. What do you use to make your hotel reservations? What device?
My laptop.
Your laptop. Okay. Why is that you use your laptop to make
Convenience.
hotel convenience? Why do you consider it's more convenient?
It's more convenient for me, and I like it for me. Again, I wouldn't reach out and call the hotel unless I couldn't get an answer, or I needed, or if there was something that I felt I needed to have a conversation with somebody about. I don't so much need that human interaction. There are other people who would prefer to pick up the phone and call and make a reservation.
Okay. How do you decide what hotel to use, to choose?
Location and convenience to whatever it is I'm there for, as well as price.
Okay. In that order?
No, I mean, price is going to have a big impact
I see.
now. I mean, typically does even if you're at a large company, but no, location is going to be important.
And does the nature of your trip would change those priorities? Meaning, if you travel for business,
Yes.
would it be different?
Oh,
than
yeah.
If you, how that would be?
Well, I mean, if it's for business, I might look at, and if I'm given a range, a price range, I might look at something nicer than, say, if I was doing it personally and it was a family vacation. It just depends.
Right. Okay. What is your opinion about the Marriott hotel brand?
I like Marriott. I've stayed at Marriott quite a bit.
What is the reason you like it?
I have found them to be customer service wise and price wise. They have provided a service at a price that most people can afford. And their customer service in their hotels, I like them. I've never had an issue with Marriott. I've had problems with other larger hotels. But they're consistent.
Okay. That's clear. Your experience, you would say, was
I've always had a good experience with them, and if there's a problem, I've taken it to them and they've addressed it.
okay. So, are you familiar with their website?
Mm-hmm.
What can you tell me about the Marriott's Hotel's website?
I couldn't tell you anything about it right now. I haven't been on it recently.
Oh, okay.
I would say in the last month or so, but I mean, as far as the website itself, it's user friendly.
Oh, okay. That's your opinion. All right. So, in your experience, after you use it once and then for a period of time you didn't use it and you have to go back.
Oh no, that would be. I could get back on there and
Oh, okay.
figure it out relatively quickly. I
Oh.
mean, it's not. If you want to book a hotel, you shouldn't. I mean, the website has got to be user friendly to make
Okay.
somebody enjoy going there, or else they're not going to want to go back.
Okay. So, okay.
Yeah, no,
That's
their
good.
website. I like their website.
Okay. Does the displaying of pictures in a website when you're gonna make a reservation for a hotel make any difference
Yes.
to you? In what sense it makes a difference?
For me, I'm a more visual person when it comes to learning and absorbing information. So yes, I think it's very important.
What kind of elements would you be looking for?
I to name an element right now, I don't know. You mean as far as making a decision, or
That would you say would influence?
Well, I mean,
your
if
decision
you're
in
talking
what-
about a hotel, you would want a picture that's, I guess, comforting and relaxing.
I see.
Something that would want to draw somebody in to bring them in. Not scare them off.
Right, and to you in particular, what kind of image would do that?
Oh, I mean, you want to draw somebody in. You would make it. For me, you would. How do I want to verbalize this? Pictures of the environment and the people and what they can offer. But I guess I'm looking for not harsh or soft pictures. I mean, that's not really the correct word. I'm not sure how I can express it. You want to see what they have to offer, like in a natural setting, and make it real.
Okay. All right. You told me already about returning to the site. Now I would like to know, do you know anything about the hotel loyalty program?
Yes,
What do you know about it?
I know they have them. I can say I've used them in the past. I'm not currently in one now, just because I don't travel at that rate.
But how was it in the past to you? Did it have any kind of value?
Yeah, it makes a difference if you can get an upgrade, or they see that you're a loyalty member. I mean, yeah, it does make a difference. I really think it does.
Okay, good. So, all right. Is there anything in particular that you enjoy about being in a hotel, spending time in a hotel?
Yeah, valet and room service.
Why is that?
Because, I mean, so they're taking care of me. So, yeah, no, that's the best part of staying in a hotel. At least in my opinion it is.
To feel that they take
You're
care
being
of you?
pampered.
Okay, good. All right. How long in advance you would plan your trips?
Well, a lot of times with business, you don't get a lot of notice. You'll get maybe 2 weeks.
Right.
Personally, I mean, I would plan it a year in advance, or 6 months in advance. It just depends on what we're planning and how big it is.
Right. Okay. All right. So what is your next trip?
Well, my next trip, I don't have to go anywhere. They're all coming here. So I'm in the process of booking, flights here to Atlanta and getting hotel rooms.
Good, excellent. Would you recommend Marriott's Hotel?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Lisa, that is it for my questions. So you've been very helpful. And is there anything you would like to ask or add about what we just talked?
No.
Issues to discuss? Okay. All right. Thank you so much for participating and have a wonderful